Still eating heavy at 10 p.m.? Here's what your stomach's going through. We're diving deep into the science of why late-night eating can wreak havoc on your gut. Look, life gets busy, and sometimes you don't eat till 10. But if it's a habit, your stomach's paying the price. Let's break it down so you can make healthier choices for your body. Alright, picture this. It's late, you're finally winding down for the day, maybe watching some TV, scrolling through your phone. You've had a long day, and now it's your time to relax. The world outside is quiet, and you're in your cozy spot enjoying the calm. And then you hit the kitchen for a snack raid. Maybe it's a bag of chips, a slice of leftover pizza, or that tempting piece of chocolate cake calling your name. Sounds familiar? But here's the thing. While you're getting ready for bed, your body is too. It's not just about sleep, it's about preparing for a night of rest and recovery. And that includes your digestive system. Your stomach and intestines are gearing down, getting ready to take a break from the day's work. Think of it like this. During the day, your body is a finely tuned machine, firing on all cylinders. You're active, you're moving, and your body is in full operational mode. You're moving, you're active, your metabolism is humming along. Every step you take, every move you make, your body is right there with you, keeping up with the pace. And your digestive system, it's right there with you, breaking down food efficiently and effectively. It's processing nutrients, converting food into energy, and keeping everything running smoothly. But as night falls, things start to shift. The sun sets, the world slows down, and so does your body. Your body naturally transitions into rest and repair mode. It's time to recharge, to heal, and to prepare for the next day. Your metabolism slows down, you become less active, and those digestive enzymes that were working overtime, they start to clock out for the night. Your body is signaling that it's time to rest. So when you hit your stomach with a big meal or a heavy snack right before bed, you're basically throwing a wrench in the system. Your digestive system, which was ready to wind down, now has to kick back into gear. Your stomach, now lacking its usual energy and resources, has to work overtime to process that food. It's like asking someone to run a marathon after they've already gone to bed. And guess what? That can lead to a whole host of uncomfortable symptoms. We're talking about indigestion, heartburn, and that awful feeling of fullness that just won't go away. We're talking indigestion, bloating, that feeling of fullness even after a small meal. It's not just discomfort, it's your body telling you it's struggling. Not exactly the recipe for a good night's sleep, right? Tossing and turning, unable to find a comfortable position, it's a recipe for a restless night. Now, I get it, life happens. Sometimes late-night eating is unavoidable. Maybe you're working late or you just got home from an event, but if you're making a habit of it, it's time to start paying attention to how your body feels. Listen to those signals and notice how your body reacts. Because consistently putting that extra stress on your digestive system can have long-term consequences. It's not just about one night, it's about the cumulative effect on your health. Okay, let's talk about gravity for a second. It's one of those forces we don't really think about, but it's always there, quietly doing its job. I know it sounds a little out there, but trust me on this one. Gravity isn't just about keeping us grounded. It has a hand in many aspects of our daily lives. Gravity plays a surprisingly important role in digestion, especially when it comes to late-night eating. You might not realize it, but the position of your body can significantly impact how well your digestive system functions. During the day, when you're upright and moving around, gravity actually helps to keep food moving through your digestive tract. It's like having an invisible assistant working alongside your digestive muscles. It's like a natural downward force, assisting your stomach muscles in pushing food along. This process is crucial for efficient digestion and nutrient absorption. But at night, when you're lying down, gravity becomes less of a helper and more of a nuisance. The horizontal position can disrupt the smooth flow of digestion. See, when you're horizontal, it's much easier for stomach acid to flow backwards, up into the esophagus. This backward flow is what leads to that uncomfortable burning sensation. And that, my friends, is the perfect recipe for heartburn. It's not just a minor inconvenience. It can seriously affect your quality of sleep and overall well-being. You know that burning sensation in your chest, that sour taste in your mouth? These are classic symptoms of acid reflux, and they can be quite distressing. Yeah, that's acid reflux, and it's not exactly a picnic. It can make you feel miserable and disrupt your nightly rest. And if you're consistently eating late at night and then lying down soon after, You're basically rolling out the red carpet for heartburn to make a grand entrance. This habit can turn into a vicious cycle. Now, I'm not saying you have to stand on your head after every meal, but being mindful of your eating habits can go a long way. But giving your body some time to digest before hitting the hay can make a world of difference. Simple changes can have a big impact on your digestive health. Aim for at least 2 to 3 hours between your last meal and bedtime. This window allows your body to process the food more effectively, and if you're really struggling with heartburn, talk to your doctor. They can provide guidance tailored to your specific needs. There are medications that can help, but lifestyle changes, like adjusting your eating schedule, are often the first line of defense. Taking proactive steps can lead to better digestive health and a more restful night. Chapter 3. Late night snacking versus sleep, a recipe for disaster. All right, let's talk about sleep. It's something we all need, yet so many of us struggle to get enough of it. We all know how important it is for our physical and mental health. A good night's sleep can make the difference between a productive day and one where you just can't seem to get anything done. It's when our bodies repair, recharge, and reset. During sleep, our cells regenerate, our muscles recover, and our brains process the day's information. But here's the thing, late night eating can seriously mess with your sleep quality. You might think a little snack before bed is harmless, but it can have bigger consequences than you realize. Think about it. Digestion requires energy. When you eat late at night, your body has to divert energy to break down that food. Your body has to work to break down food, absorb nutrients, and, well, deal with all the byproducts. This process isn't as simple as it seems. It involves a lot of internal activity. And that process generates heat and stimulates certain bodily functions. Your heart rate might increase, and your body temperature can rise, making it harder to fall asleep. So, when you eat a big meal or snack right before bed, you're essentially telling your body to stay slightly alert and active, even though you're trying to wind down for the night. This can lead to tossing and turning and a restless night. It's like trying to fall asleep while running on a treadmill. Not exactly a recipe for restful slumber. Your body is confused and can't fully relax. And poor sleep quality can have a domino effect on your health. One bad night can lead to another, and before you know it, you're in a cycle of sleep deprivation. We're talking increased stress levels, weakened immune system, mood swings, difficulty concentrating. The effects are far-reaching and can impact every aspect of your life. The list goes on and on. Chronic sleep deprivation can even lead to more serious health issues like heart disease and diabetes. Plus, when you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more of the stress hormone cortisol, which can actually increase your appetite and cravings for sugary, fatty foods. This can lead to weight gain and other health problems. It's a vicious cycle. Poor sleep leads to poor eating habits, which in turn lead to even worse sleep. So, if you're serious about improving your sleep hygiene, late-night eating is one of the first habits to address. Try to finish your last meal at least a few hours before bedtime. Give your body a break, let it focus on rest and repair, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle the day. A little change in your eating habits can make a big difference in your overall well-being. Chapter 4. The morning after bloating, discomfort, and more. Okay, let's talk about the morning after a late-night eating extravaganza. You know the feeling. You wake up feeling bloated, sluggish, and maybe even a little gassy. Not exactly the most glamorous way to start the day, right? But it's not just about feeling uncomfortable. When food sits in your stomach for too long, it can ferment, leading to a buildup of gas and bloating. And if you're prone to digestive issues like irritable bowel syndrome, late-night eating can exacerbate those symptoms, leaving you feeling even worse. Plus, those late-night cravings often lead us to reach for foods that are high in fat, sugar, and processed ingredients. And while those foods might satisfy our taste buds in the moment, they can wreak havoc on our digestive systems, especially when consumed close to bedtime. Think about it. Your digestive system is already slowing down at night, preparing for rest. So, when you overload it with greasy, sugary foods, it's like asking a tired worker to put in overtime. They might get the job done, but it's going to be messy, inefficient, and probably involve a lot of complaining. So if you want to wake up feeling light, energized, and ready to conquer the day, ditch the late-night snacks and opt for a lighter, earlier dinner. Your gut and your morning mood will thank you. Chapter 5. Late-night eating and weight gain, the unwanted connection. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: weight gain. While late-night eating itself might not be the sole culprit behind those extra pounds, there's a growing body of research suggesting a strong link between the two. See, when you eat late at night, you're more likely to make poor food choices. Those cravings for chips, ice cream, and other processed snacks tend to hit hardest when our willpower is at its lowest, and we're less likely to make rational decisions. Plus, late-night eating often disrupts our sleep, and as we discussed earlier, poor sleep can lead to increased cortisol levels, which can trigger cravings for sugary, fatty foods. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break. And here's the kicker. Some studies suggest that our bodies might not metabolize food as efficiently at night. So, those late-night calories might be more likely to be stored as fat compared to calories consumed earlier in the day. Now, I'm not saying you have to swear off evening snacks altogether. But if you're trying to manage your weight, it's crucial to be mindful of what and when you eat, especially as the day winds down. Listen to your stomach, it's trying to tell you something. So there you have it. The science behind why late-night eating can wreak havoc on your stomach and your overall health. Remember, your body is a finely tuned machine and it thrives on routine. Consistently throwing curveballs at your digestive system with late-night meals can lead to a whole host of issues, from indigestion and bloating to poor sleep and even weight gain. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a monk and eat dinner at 5 p.m. every day. But by being mindful of your eating habits, especially as the day winds down, you can support your body's natural rhythms and wake up feeling your absolute best. Take care of your gut, and it'll take care of you.